Okay, let's see if this works. Because I'm here, and I was here, and then I went in the wrong direction, and I lost connection. So hopefully you'll come back. We were talking about power, okay, and force, and I was just starting to weave it together. So I'm gonna wait. Hopefully y'all come back. Hi. Hi, thanks for coming back. Thank you for coming back. I thought about getting my computer out, but I'm like, I don't want to mess with it. I'm just gonna wait for you. Thanks for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Glad you're here. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, thank you. No, thank you. We're on power. Yeah, we're dealing with power because I want to get y'all clear on some things. So that you'll understand how this works. Otherwise, you'll keep driving yourself crazy. Thank you, Sophia. Appreciate it. Hey, Yolanda. Okay, I'm just going to give you a few minutes to get back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being my tribe. Thank you for coming back and dealing with my antics. I love my wife. So we're here. We're back at the hotel. We're at the Renaissance Northbrook. We'll be here. We're here. We have our 6th tour stop for the Black Women Millionaires Tour. The Black Women Millionaire Tour. Heal your way to 7 figures on your own terms. Thank you, Reese. And we've been selling out. Girl, I'm just getting bigger rooms. All right, because Black women are not playing about their paper. And so we're here in Chicago. We'll be doing our thing on. I love my wife. We'll be doing our thing on, I believe it's 28th of April, this Saturday. How about that? All right. Hey, baby. So come be with us. There's only so much I can do with you virtually. Get in the room with me. I'm telling you. You can ask anybody. It's a thing. Babe, may I have that? Can I put my legs up, please? Thank you very much. You got coffee. I don't care. I want something. I don't want coffee. I think Lisa got coffee, y'all. I didn't get no chai tea. I didn't get no,
You sat there playing with your phone. You didn't say you wanted it.
Yeah, she fussing at me, y'all. She's like, well, you didn't ask. And I'm like, well, it's a married thing. Anyone who's been married for 10 years, y'all know, there's a secret code call. You get some, I get some. Okay? Okay. So welcome back, everyone. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires Mentor. For those of you who are new to me, I love you, Sharice. I'm going to tell y'all who I am in a minute, but Sharice been messing with me. Sharice like, where's your BET financial show coming out, Dr. V? She said, look, I'm tired. She fussed at me last time. She's like, I'm tired of talking to you about this. I'm like, you know what, boo? I love you. No, thank you, Shirley. I did my hair today. I did. I think it's cool. No, I have great stylists. And I styled it, but I'm loving my faux locks. Okay, so for those of you who are new to me, and I know you heard this before, I'm sorry, but people come, they don't know me. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Woman Millionaire Mentor. I went from the streets to Stanford Ph.D. to multiple 7-figure earner. Okay, our company, Define Possible, has grossed over $4 million in the last 5 years, and we are not playing. All right, and we really do focus on healing your way to 7 figures, not earning it, not. It's just what we do, and you should know that I'm really, I love Black women, all right? And we have a diverse roster, so all the brothers who love us, our allies, you're all welcomed here. Please know you're welcomed here. You're never not going to be welcomed here. We need you. And know that I put Black women first. But first does not mean alone. We need each other, okay? So please know that. And keep in mind, y'all should know there's more street of me than Stanford. So good luck. And I curse, I cry, I pray, I break. I'm so myself. But know that any way I bring it, I'm always bringing it in service of your highest good. Okay. And if you want to participate with me, because I would love to hear your word, just type in the word holla. If something resonates, type in the word preach. If something pierces, and type in the words holla and preach. If I just came for that, if I came for you. Okay. And let me know what happened. Let me know because I'll read through the comments. And come be with me on tour. We're here in Chicago on the 28th, but we have some more tour stops. So, oh God, and don't forget, I do have the Black Women Millionaire t-shirt bag. Yay! Chi-Town is going to be the first people who gets access. We brought 50, actually 49, because I'm wearing one. But it's very exciting. But the link is around here somewhere for the t-shirts. I announced it last night. Okay. But come be with me on tour. You know, if you're really committed to being a 7-figure earner, then I got you. But you got to get in the room. Okay. So I believe I got all of my disclaimers in so I can just talk smack. So, oh no, thank you to me because she said I look gorgeous. Thank you. Makeup. So let me just tell. Okay. So we were talking about power, and I was going through a series of current events. And you'll hear me say this a lot, and I think someone even asked me to do a whole conversation around social positioning. That's a lot, but let me just talk to you about what I want you to hear today. Oh, Shirley says, see, you break and cry just like me. That's why you're so easy to relate to for someone like me. Okay, good. Oh, yes, please go ahead and share this broadcast. Tag people, tag your sisters in success. Look, I am building an army of Black women who empower other Black women. And one of the things I'm loving about Chicago is that they tag each other to come out and be with us on Saturday. That is amazing to me because we don't need everybody. We just need the right people who are willing to heal the way to 7 figures. Okay. I'm glad I got all that in. So we were talking about Bill Cosby's conviction. We're talking about Harvey Weinstein and how that got a lot of media play when it was white women who were speaking up, and I acknowledge them for speaking up. And we're looking at the Black man who, and right now when I'm talking about people's bodies, that's the reason why I'm saying I'm not calling people by their name. I'm saying that because I'm focusing on what I call social positioning. And it's a thing. It's a Stanford thing. Okay, and I'll break it down in a moment. But here's the thing you need to understand: that it could be very easy for you and I to feel powerless in today's current society. It wouldn't be hard. If you think about the Waffle House incident with the Black man who saved the day, and how that's being turned into this, super Black man, super brother, super Negro. And then if you think about the Black woman who read somebody, clapped back at somebody at a Waffle House, and it gave them the permission, actually, it's no different than what I said before, the freedom to call the police, white women calling white policemen, so that there's a public display of suppressing and controlling this angry Black woman out of control, all that kind of stuff, right? So, and what I was saying earlier in the first broadcast, thank you for the love, was Black women have been violated for centuries, and it didn't occur as a movement. You see what I'm saying? It didn't occur that way in the world. It only occurred that way when it was white women's bodies, okay? And so I need to talk to you about power, because a lot of times when I listen to you talk, whether it's online or in person or as a client, you talk about things being fair. Please let it go. Let go of fairness. Fairness is not the conversation. What the conversation is power. Because you can't make money if you don't understand power. Now, I was making a distinction. Don't someone send me a frowny face. Stop it. Okay. Read in between the lines. Right in between the lines. I don't know what that means, Angelina, but I know it's deep. This is what I need you to understand. Life is not fair. Race is not fair. America's not fair. Politics are not fair. Nothing's fair. So you want to shift your focus. I would love to get you cultivated and really orienting yourself away from fair and toward power. Now, I need to make a distinction between power and force, because if you think power is force, then you won't want power, okay? People who have no power use force, okay? All right, force, and I need you to walk this one. Thank you for the hearts. I want you to walk this out. And you need to look in your own real life, because you'll see it. You'll see it better in your own life than you will anywhere else, okay? Look at the times in your life where you got forceful. Just look when you start getting forceful. You got forceful because you feel like people weren't listening. It wasn't moving forward. It wasn't going your way. So you started to try to make something happen. You started to be what I call forceful. You start using effort, right? We do this in business all the time. You don't get a sale, you start calling more people, And I want you to consider that behavior. Hey, Sherry, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, baby. She's, I'm here. I'm glad you're here. This is going to, now you got to get ready for this. Okay, I could say some things that I won't even curse, it will drive you bananas. Okay. Hey, Nadra, glad you're here. When a white male body is endowed with power by virtue of social structures. Let's do that. I love you. Yolanda, she said, thank you in advance for additional training on power and social position. I'm just saying, love you. When a white male body is endowed with power through social structures, okay, or a black male body is endowed with power through social status. Did you catch that? Social structures, social status. Okay? There's a boldness that comes with that. They become more emboldened. Okay? And I'm not talking about the female body yet. Not the white or black female. I want to talk to you about masculinity for a minute. Okay? We're not talking justice. We're not talking fairness. We're not even talking about ethics. I'm not even in those worlds. I'm always talking to you about power and money. Okay? So always remember that. Okay? So if you think about Harvey Weinstein or Bill Cosby, they had power. If you listen to the testimonies, if you listen to the positioning, because they were rich and famous. Okay, and if you think about number 45, when he was in that van, when he said, when you're a celebrity, you could do anything and get away with anything. Now, unchecked power is a monster in any culture, African culture, Greek culture, Roman culture. I'm not tripping, not even tripping. I'm not villainizing. I'm going to walk it plain for you. Okay, I don't see no howls and preachers. I pray to God is my internet, because if y'all not walking with me, I can't go forward. Okay, so when you have a masculine body endowed with power, be it through social structures, through a gun, or through a wallet, okay? I'm just want to walk you slow so you can stay with me, all right? Thank you, Kim. Kim walking with me. Thank you, Kim. When that happens, they misunderstand power and they resort to force because they don't have any power. Okay? This is straight up Foucault. For all my theory heads, this is all Foucault. I can't even claim it. Blame it on the theorist. All right? Because when you have power, there's no need for force. Okay? There's no need for force. Now, I'm going to talk to you about power right now. And I want you to walk this with me and see if you can vibe with it. I would like for you to consider something really fucking radical, all right? That power is the ability to impact other people's action. And I mean like influence, not impact, like push, through language. Is that not clean? Is that not clean? That's some beast. That's clean. Lisa took off her headphones and said, what's that about? I love my wife. Okay. She like, I'm going to say it again. So I'm making a distinction between the force and power. Okay. When you have power, there's no need for force. Okay. If you think about it, whatever, Lisa's over here, but y'all should see my wife. She's clowning me. When you think about anytime you become forceful, it's because you felt powerless. Can you see that? Let's just go slow. Can you see any time you became forceful, it's because you felt powerless? Can y'all see that? Let me know if you can. I'll let you go if you can. I don't see it. I see some thumbs up. Hey, oh yeah. Okay, thank you. Oh, hey, thank you. I appreciate she called me pretty. Okay? Okay, thank you, Kim. Kim can see that. If you look at your life, hello, Robin, millionaires from Jamaica. Glad you're here. Think about your own real life. Power's ability to influence, impact others through language. That's right. That's what I want you to hear power as. And look, you don't have to look at, don't listen to me, look in the world. If you look at, yes, okay, I got you, Cicely. If you look at Gandhi, it was through words. Thank you, Andrea. If you look at Dr. King, words. If you look at Oprah, words. President Obama, words. If you look at Black women who are whole, and some of us know some of them, who are whole and healed, they don't have to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they move things. Beyonce, words. You see what I'm saying? Tanya says, breathe, Dr. B. I see some tears coming on you. You got this. That was deep. No, it's a word. Thank you, Tanya. I love you for it. Tarika says, I can see it. It happens to me so often, the struggle. Now, to be fair, it is a struggle. Maya, that's right, show. But I need y'all to understand that y'all think power is force. And it's not. It's the absence of power, okay? Reese said, I got to get it together. I love you. Obama change. Robin, tonight, Toni Morrison, absolute words. You can look at anybody. You can look at your own life. And you'll see that there's somebody. It could be the mother of your church. It could be your grandmother. It could be your mama. It could be some chick. Okay? No, thank you. I styled my hair today. Okay? Some chick when you watch them and something about what they're doing with their words is having other people do things. Does that make sense? And I'm not talking manipulation. I'm talking about the art of being a woman in a lot of ways. And some of y'all are those women. Just for the record, Lisa Ann. Like if you think about, Jules says, that's true. CEO simply says, I want or need this to happen. And it does. Nothing force power. Exactly. So I need you to understand your mom. Exactly. Some of y'all were raised by chicks like this. No force. And if it's done right, you do it because you want to. Do you see what I'm saying? You march because you want to march, not because someone made you or you were manipulated or you felt bad or guilty. I'm saying that I need you to never be afraid. Force is a false god. It falls. Force cannot be sustained. It falls, it decays, it rots. Force has no shelf life. Force is fleeting. Do you understand? Like, force is a punk ass. You know what I'm saying? It's not this, force is not power. Power doesn't need force. There's no power in force. So when you see these things happening in the news and the media, and you watch it happen, you got to be mindful of what's running the show. You see, money amplifies character. Power amplifies character. If you were a jerk, poor, you'll be a rich jerk. If you were a bully, bookworm, you'll be a bully police officer. You know what I'm saying? Like, money, rich people are not more prone to stupidity than anyone else. All right. So Teresa said, I need to be listening to you in my sleep. God, I am walking with you. Good for you. Okay. So you have to really be mindful that when you see the stuff on the news, what you're seeing is a bunch of people who have no power. And they thought they did. And because they can feel themselves losing it, they have to flex. You know how it is, right? When someone flexes on you, you big up because you feel threatened. Well, everyone says I look pretty today. You know what, y'all? That's only because I'm working, okay? I'm not wearing makeup every day, so don't get used to it. If I wasn't going on the camera, I would not have a makeup. So I hope y'all think I'm pretty when I don't have a makeup too, okay? So what I'm trying to have you hear is this. Oh, well, Jackie says, money doesn't change you. It just amplifies who you really are. That is exactly what I'm saying. Thank you, Miss Jackie. When you see these things on the news, I got to help you understand. Don't get hopeless. See past the illusion, okay? Everything we're seeing on the news has been happening for decades, for centuries. The difference is we see it now. Okay, we didn't have, when the March on Washington happened, we didn't have Facebook Live. You see what I'm saying? And every time something new is getting born in the universe, there's this kind of, in a lot of ways, birthing pains. There's a whole world that has to crumble for a new world to be born. This is the best time in human history to invent a new America. This is the best time in human history for you to be a Black woman millionaire, because it's the only time we've ever had in history where the gatekeepers literally are losing power. Now they resorting to force because they're losing power. And if you don't understand that, you'll get caught up in the hype of, oh, how bad it is. No, every change, every historical moment from the Industrial Revolution, from the dawn of fucking time, every one of them has had a crumbling of what was there before. And ladies, you need to understand that the social systems are crumbling down so much that the powers that used to be are resorting to force. Walk with me. If you don't understand that, you will be depressed as hell. You're like, oh, it's all bad. No, it's about to be reborn. And the nature, I don't know who said it. It may have been Malcolm X. Can't remember. Let me see which one of my brothers it is. No struggle without progress. Is that Malcolm or is that Frank Fanon? Someone fact check me. Can't remember right now. Okay. So you have to understand that. If you don't understand that, you'll feel threatened. You'll be afraid of the police. You'll be afraid of men. You'll be afraid to speak up. You'll be afraid. Okay. Changing of guards. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that the world that we were born in has become bankrupt. And when people are threatened and they have no power, they resort to force. And the way it's looking in our world right now is guns. It's looking like people shooting people. That is what it looks like. But if we go back 100 years, was this early 1900s? Shit. They were resorting to lynchings. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you think about Jim Crow after Reconstruction, it was lynchings. It was tars and feathering. You know what I'm saying? The black body was never protected, y'all. And y'all keep acting like this shit is fair. Y'all keep acting like things are equal. And I'm like, why do y'all keep pretending it's equal? Y'all are living in a fantasy called equal. And I'm trying to tell you, equal is not, that is an illusion. And you can't have power if you're in an illusion called equality. So please, don't be discouraged. Is it heartbreaking? Of course it's heartbreaking. No one wants to see people die. But I have yet to see any major shift in human history where people didn't die. I'm just saying. And I know it doesn't look positive. But if you go back to Old Testament, that wasn't positive, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? So you have to surrender this childlike fantasy called fairness and equality if you want to have power. Okay? If you don't want power and you want agreement, then you keep on doing your thing. All right? But if you want to have power instead of having force in your life and in your business, you have to orient yourself literally around inspiring people, around influencing others such that it's their choice. No manipulation. You can't sustain it. You see what I'm saying? And you have to understand that as a body, as a female body, white or black or any other color, as a female body, especially black one, you have been historically positioned as less, but useful. You need to know that. So they can't live without us, but they don't want us to be as powerful as they are, except they can't do anything without us. So who really has the power? You can't have a top without a bottom. And if you want to fact check me, go to, who's my brother, who I love, Hegel, The Slave Master Dialectic, The Phenomenology of Spirit. He said it better. It's a thicker book, but he's brilliant. But you cannot have a master without a slave. You see what I'm saying? You can't have an employer without an employee. I don't want you to be a borrower. I want you to be a borrower. I want you to be a lender. I want you to be the head and not the tail. And you can only do that when you have your own money, when you're not working for somebody else. Based on what I'm understanding, T's amazing. TD Jakes is the truth, okay? And I'm not suggesting there aren't great human beings, great men and women out there. I'm not talking about that. What I'm trying to help you understand is you need to understand your power. And if you don't know that, you'll resort to force. And you don't have to, okay? So that's all I want to talk about today. I just want to make sure I put that out there for you so that you can walk in your own authority and not be seduced by the headlines that paint us villain. Bill Cosby made some bad choices, okay? He made some bad choices. His integrity was lacking when he cheated on his wife. I think that whenever your integrity is lacking, you let the demons in. That's just my personal walk. So I live my life based on what I say. I keep my promises. That's an integrity walk, okay? So, and you have to really, how can I say this, God, help me? Don't be seduced. Don't be seduced by the propaganda, okay? It can be overwhelming. Know that change is happening and you're part of that change, okay? And our children's children will not have to have these conversations when you and I, as a collective, become the lenders instead of the borrowers. When we become the head and not the tail. When you have your own money, you don't have to worry about Harvey Weinstein's. Do you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have to be an actress hoping a famous person gives you a break. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to work at a job where the boss can lock you in the room with him and threaten you because you have that job with him. What if you could create your own work environment? How about that? What if you can pick your own people? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not suggesting people who are predators no matter where, but I want you to hear the difference. When you get to be the person who gets to say, there's a different kind of power in that. And what I want you to hear in all of the mayhem that's happening in this transition, okay, in a lot of ways, the spiritual awakening for us as a people is this. You have more power than you think. You have power in your dollar. You have power in your word. You have power in your ability to say no. You have your power and ability to walk away. You have more power than you think. But you don't exercise it because you're living under a false god called security. And security is a false prophet. They can always fire you. He can always divorce you. They can always leave you. Do you understand? You have to get oriented around having your own. If you don't get, and I don't mean like a little bit of own. I mean like multi-millionaire own. I'm talking some Oprah stuff. I'm like own some stuff. Do you understand? Wanda says they call her Miss. She's so proud and strong. Miss, she'll admit when she's wrong. They call her Miss. She's so much woman. She don't have to try to be no man. Say that, Wanda. I love you for it. Okay. So I'm not going to talk you long. Okay. Oh, baby, don't be disenchanted. Zumba. No, don't be disenchanted. Be empowered that you have somebody who loves you enough to not have you scared whenever you see the news comes on. Okay. If you're someone, me and my mom were talking about you, because that's what we do, right? We're talking about, that's great. I like the song from the 70s. We were talking about why even have a show, why even do all this? Because I don't want you scared. It's a message when white people can call other white men who have guns and come and arrest us, and that gets pushed out into the atmosphere that could have you be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Or that when we cry wolf, no one listens, but when white women do it, hell, it's headlines. When Black Lives Matter becomes this whole problem for everybody but black people, but then white kids get shot up in Florida and they have a white march, now it's on everybody's news station in a positive way. And not so positive way, because they caught hell too, to be fair. What I'm trying to say is all of this is social change. And you being committed to being a black woman is part of that social change. You see what I'm saying? So you need to know your ass is you're in the cut. Okay? So I just got to train you so you win at this, right? So don't be disheartened, Zimba. Okay? You don't need force. You just need to heal. You need a system and a God in a community who gets you, who will feed you and move you forward. Just like Jewish people work with Jewish people intentionally, I'm committed to Black women, working with Black women intentionally, and the brothers who love us, and our allies. What I'm pointing to is don't be discouraged. You know, the best metaphor I can give you, if you just think about, one of my favorite role models on the planet, one of my favorite revolutionaries on the planet, like boss ass revolutionary, no joke, turn over tables, revolutionary is Jesus. Jesus was a radical in his day. He didn't have the halo, y'all. He was mad. He was doing some things. He was starting some shit. Okay? Jesus was not playing. He's like, I came to fulfill the law. And he wasn't playing with us. He was like, y'all don't know me. And I'm like, okay, G. All right. So if you can just think about what he had to go through, right? With people lying on his daddy, he's like, oh, I'm not doing this selling stuff. I mean, come on now. He's like, you won't do this. No. He was serious about it. And they arrested him, they lied on him, you know what I'm saying? Then they crucified him, right? So we got it good. At least, they had him carry his own cross, pierced him in the side, put vinegar in his mouth, pressed a crown of thorns on his head, let him hang from stun. I mean, that's, woof. We ain't crucified. You know what I'm saying? Now, they may say some stuff about our reputations, okay? Oh, yes, Fran, I went there, yes. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, Jesus, revolutionary, and I meant that, all right? He was not playing. If you need a role model, check out Jesus, because he wasn't playing, and I think he's a beast. So, and he was willing to die for what he believed. You see what I'm saying? And he was willing to be true to what was his calling. So you gotta get real strong in who you are, so that you don't get all disheartened and discouraged when you start seeing the pulse coming out. When you have a boil, you pierce it and all the yucky come out of it. That's what's happening. All the yucky is coming out of all the misogyny, all of the racism, all the systemic racism. The pus is coming out of the boil, ladies. That's what's happening. You can't heal if you don't pop the pimple. Okay? Joyce says, lead your life in the spirit. Lead your life in the spiritual realm, not in the human, and you will see with clarity what your destiny it is. Okay, fine. Franz said, it takes a beast to recognize one. I love you for that. Oh, check it out. Teresa, I'll give you one better. He was Black too. Oh my God, I love my sisters. I love my people. I love my tribe. Yes, he said it. I love you for it. All right. Okay, so don't be discouraged. This is what it looks like when it's working. You're in the right place. If you're at a place where you're committed to being your own boss, being a seven-figure earner on your own terms that you can scale and leverage, so you can fund your politicians, you can fund your schools, you can fund your churches. You can't fund it if you don't make your paper. You know what I'm saying? It'll take us about 15, 20 years, but that's shit. What else have we got to do? You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. It's easy peasy. Teresa says, but how many people will go through what Jesus went through for someone else? Teresa, here's the things. I don't think Jesus went through it for somebody else. I think Jesus went through it for Jesus. I think Jesus did what he said because he said you're going to do it. And you got to get to the place where you do what you say because you say you're going to do it, not because of anybody else. So, but Teresa, I'm glad you put that up there because you have to understand, no one can make you stand up. Malcolm X, no one had to make him stand up. That was who he was for himself. That was, y'all, that's private. Dr. King wasn't doing nothing for us. That was between him and God. So you got to get oriented around your own power. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this for y'all. I do this because me and God got an understanding. Y'all just happen to be the benefactors of my covenants. You know what I'm saying? So Teresa, it's not about other people. It's about you being true to you. You see what I'm saying? If it's about other people, if they disappoint you, then you take your love away. You got to love them like, you got to love them like Jesus loved. You got to love them like God loves. You got to love them like nature loves. The sun shines no matter how awful we are to the sun. The planet still turns no matter how many times we dump trash in her water. So you got to understand that it's a you thing. It's not, you don't do this for somebody else. You have to be so committed to you to your life, to your legacy, to the difference you were born to make, to do money like we do money. We manifest. We're not making nothing. Okay? So I meant that for other sins. I hear you, Teresa. All I'm saying is get your power back. Okay? Jeannie says Jesus is the author of life. I ain't got a problem with that. I think Jesus is the author of a lot of things. All I'm saying is he was turning over tables, and I take that serious. Okay? Patricia says, to thine own self be true. Come on, girl. I'm with you on that one. Okay? Teresa, I don't doubt you. Never doubt you, never will. Okay? So that's my word for today. I want to talk you long. I love you. We're in Chicago. Come be with us. Make sure if you were fed about this word, this life-giving word, this life-affirming word, please push it out. Pay it forward. Don't be selfish. Let somebody else be lightened up. Okay? Cherise says, and so were Moses, the Virgin Mary, and all the other biblical characters. We've got to be real about who the real Hebrews are. Let the church say amen. Cherise, whatever works. Here, ladies, I am so not partial. God, I met Jesus in the club, so y'all can do what you need to do. All right? When Kurt was doing Stomp, I was like, why am I I didn't know what I was dancing to, okay? Whatever you call it, God is not tripping, okay? All I'm suggesting strongly is your power is not in your ability to make things happen. It's in your ability to inspire things to happen, okay? And I don't want you to be seduced by the negativity because it's just an illusion. It's just like if you have some kind of illness, you have to purge the illness so you can be well. This is what's happening in our society. We are vomiting up all of the misogyny, racism, sexism, classism. That's what's happening. We're vomiting up all of the blech so that we can be well. Okay? All right. So, Jules said, get in the room. Love you for that. So that's my word for today. Know that you're loved. Cherise, I'm working on a TV show. I don't know, BET will have me. I think I talked too much smack. But if you know someone at BET, let me know and we'll reach out to them. And come be with us on the tour. Go to theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour, get a ticket. There's so much more I can give you in person that I cannot give you this way. All right. And we have the book, theblackwomanmillionaire.com, and we have the t-shirt. I don't know what that is. It's up there. It's there somewhere, but it's going to be great. Oh, someone says, Hava Holmes Angel says, inspiration plus motivation equals manifestation. I would say healing plus implementation equals millions. That's what I would say. Okay. So I love you, ladies. I'm annoying, right? No, Sharice, you're not annoying. I love you. I enjoy how you flow. Know that you love. Share this word. I'll see you, my sisters in Chi-Town. We're going to start at 11 in the morning because we're doing the book signing while I still look cute. And then I will have you. Oh, Tiny gave you a lot of hearts, Lisa. And I'm going to have 49 t-shirts, the very first of the first edition. Come early to get them. I don't have any more here, or you have to pre-order them, okay? And that's all I got. I love you, ladies, with my whole heart. It's a joy to always sit with you. Thank you for the company. And I will see you at one of the tour stops, Chicago. I'll see you Saturday. And please know this. You are loved. You are treasured, okay? And you're worth so much more than you've ever been taught to believe. And if you want to manifest money the way that we do, you have to heal your heart. It's just that simple, okay? I love you in that agape way, and I will talk to you soon. Please share this video. Goodbye for now.